I think you're always looking to recruit good talent, but we have great players here. Whether guys stay or leave, they're going to have to make decisions based on what's best for their family and their future. I think we do have some great young talent. I think guys have taken huge steps here in the last month and a half. Ike, Trey, Eno have all gotten better. Benny being banged up, coming back. All those guys have done great jobs. You know, what they do after the season, they're going to have to do what's best for them and their family. And they'll meet with coach and myself, and we'll go over. But right now, it's just like one game mentality, one day mentality. We talk about the jot all the time, just one thing. Like, what are they going to do today to get better, to beat the next opponent? And that's where we're at right now with it. He does an unbelievable job of taking care of his body to put himself in the best situation. And football IQ, he's one of the best I've ever been around. Like, literally, he can recite calls from 2 years ago when he was a freshman. He can talk about blocking schemes. He can talk about pass protection. He can talk about how people are trying to attack him, how people are trying to get his hit. I mean, unbelievable how his hand placement is. Like, I tell him all the time, he'd be a great coach. Like, he's going to be a great coach whenever he gets done playing football. The biggest thing for him that he does, to me, if you watch him, watch how he plays with leverage. Like, the football stuff and pre-snap, all those reads are great. But watch him play with leverage. Like, he is always lower than the guy. He's always has great hands. He does an unbelievable job with his feet. And he's the first one to come off the field and he'll say it. He's like, Coach, my base was too tight. Or, Coach, he banged my hip. Or, Coach, he did this. Like, it's unbelievable. His football IQ is second to none. And I had the Fisk kid who's now starting for the Rams as a rookie, and it's the same thing. Like, their football IQ is so high. They dissect plays before it goes on. That's why he's a great player. And so is Kenneth. Big KG does a great job with it too. Those older guys have seen so many blocking schemes and so many different types of football game plans around them that they do a great job with it. I mean, absolutely. Those are guys. I mean, they're great players for us, great playmakers. We don't really have like, hey, this is the number one guy. We have above the line, and all those guys are above the line. Any of the guys that have played for us that have been successful and would benefit them one way or another, we're going to try to help them make that decision. But you'd love to have those guys back for sure.
What have those two brought? Because the other guys maybe have gotten some of the headlines, but they've still played huge roles.
Yeah, I mean, Benny, every time he's out there, he's making plays. Like, he's productive. He's tough. He's physical. I think he plays with unbelievable emotion. He's a high energy guy. And then Demo's the same way. You watch Demo, we laugh all the time because you get all these guys with all these sacks. Every single one of them, maybe not everyone, 90% of them, it's Demo knocking this guy back and the quarterback's trying to escape and he escapes into somebody else. So Demo causes a lot of that stuff. So he's an unbelievable player. He does a great job with his hands. He's physical at the point of attack. All those negative runs, you watch him, he's flattening the run wall out. He's a great player for us.